easy when they listen to another person's issue. So we're going to unravel, like, how step by step. The first thing is your dad is diagnosed with cancer that overwhelms you, and you're saying because you put them through a lot of emotional pain. Both dad and mom, or you're more worried about both of them? And so you don't know how much time you have left with your dad, and that saddens you. So the thing is, like, what is his path? Like, see, everybody comes in with certain life path, so they have to go through their ups and downs. That is separate. But there is a piece in you that will always be able to take some wisdom from him and carry on his vision. And also, there is a piece in you he will drive strength from. So one of the things, there are two ways to do this, right? One is like, just like how you screwed up and he watched you screw up all the time, right? How long would it be? How many years? 15, 20 years. So now it's not exactly screwing up, but he's going to fall apart, and you need to be the strong one to hold him together. And in cancer, the one thing I always do for my patient is always be the very strong one emotionally. Go in with a huge smile. He smells, he pukes. Always make him feel royal. You know, I have seen this is in nursing homes and hospitals when I work. When people come to take the dead body away, right? Like, I'm going to the very extreme. They'll always be dressed in suit and coat.
Oh yeah.
How much respect they pay to that body, right? And that is one thing I learned from them, to always treat people with dignity, no matter how uh, failing they are in health. So dress up really nice, go to him, treat him every day like a celebration. This is one thing, okay? So you're going to do it for him. Because it's like, sometimes there are little things we need to pay attention, but it means a lot to the other person.
Absolutely.
And then the other thing is, like, when you're going there, don't be there for you, be there for him. Because sometimes people usually say, I'm going there because I don't need to feel guilty. But no, no, no. You have to be there because it's his time. It's not your time. So if you're feeling sad, you're going to lose him. It's you're actually being selfish. Remember that. Okay. And then when you go there clean, show respect. Right. So what I'm saying is, it's not too late. Every day make it count. Every second make it count. So go there, like, ask him, hey dad, let's plan out your agenda for today. And when you run your agenda, tell me what is most important every day for you to do. Learn him, because even though you lived with him all his life, you never know him still, right? So learn him, because he's like an open book waiting for you to read. So it doesn't matter how many days you have left, every second counts. So it's not about journaling and stuff. Truly be there, listen to him, and, like, learn him, understand what is his vision for his life. Did he achieve it? Is there something he wants to do? And be his, like, the how in Olympics they carry their torch. Be the person that will carry him forward. Okay, that's the piece you can. You have to finish with him. And also, like, if he smells, don't ever screw up your face. Act as though, like, if he gives a big fart, like, you just, like, don't show it in your face.
I don't. I did that work for a lot of years.
That's good. So that's one thing. And also, like, when like, they will age right in front of us, and I have seen at that point it's even more important to be the strongest one to hold. If you want to cry, don't cry in front of it. Be the very strong one. You just so go with confidence. This is one thing. And pray for him. That's the only thing you can do. And then the second issue we're going to bring up is, you said your grandchild is diagnosed with autistic.
6-year-old. Now we're looking at the 3-year-old.
So in what way it bothers you? But why being autistic bad for you?
I guess it's a label. And nobody wants to admit there's anything wrong with their kids, And I just don't know what his life's going to be like. It's going to be a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge for my daughter, but she's doing it. She's amazing with them. She's amazing with both of them. I just feel like What is their life going to be like?
The thing is, when people use different part of the brain, they are diagnosed differently. That means nothing. Okay, so don't project. They saying autism is because they haven't heard to the womb sound, so on the right ear. So by playing that frequency, they say they reset their brain. So figure out, like, there is something called Tomatis. It's like a software that
Mm-hmm.
teaches them to listen. See, what happens with autistic child is they are not hearing certain frequency. So when you talk the normal way, they wouldn't learn. So they need to have multiple ups and downs because they have curious brain. So when you're talking like this, they would make no sense. So you need to suddenly raise your voice, suddenly bring it down. So they will learn differently. It means we have to train them another way. If you're going to put through regular school, they wouldn't do well. So you need to understand how to teach them another way. Be trained in tomatoes. It's a software. And be the tomatoes. Maybe it'll give you a vision of how to treat them better. The other thing is learn about sound health, like how to heal them with sound health and stuff. So there's a guy. His name is Malcolm Gladwell. He called it underdogs. He says these people are like underdogs. They are not like coming up on the radar, but they end up running an organization because these kids are so talented. They will use skills. So if you give them repetitive tasks, they'll do very well. So you have to train them differently. So don't ever put them in regular school because the regular school will teach them how to be a moron. You don't want regular school because you don't want them to have 9 to 5 job. You want them to be brilliant. So don't accept what the world thinks of as autism. Autism is true brilliance. We haven't figured out how to use their brain yet. So I think it's your projection and fear you're holding, and that they don't need to accept that. You know. So I think you need to think out of the box, really.
Yeah,
The third thing now about is your recovery. All these are just excuses, right?
absolutely.
So what are we going to do about you staying clean?
I need to come here every single week. I need to see a therapist, and I need to stay on track because I did so well and felt so wonderful the first year, and then I fell off. It was, I don't know why. It was an excuse, whatever it was. I know it was an excuse.
So today, how long you have been clean?
Couple of
2 days.
days.
So would you make a promise with me? You will stay engaged with me?
Yeah.
And my first vision is for you to be clean for 21 days. You make a promise to me? So, so I will stay with you and do whatever I take. Just keep you on track. But in turn, right? Like each one is the excuse we need to use. So think of that. And each one you need to really honor. No more excuses from today. Okay. And if you're going to screw up, I'm going to be the first one. I'm going to show up on your face and pull out all the bad thing I need to say about you. And I do that because I care about you. Okay. And so I'm going to be your coach from today. You play the field. Come and tell me what worked, what didn't. But you are going to play a very good game this time. Okay.
I'm
So
ready.
we'll make it. We'll make it.